Hey everyone, hey, we're live again. I had to have some lunch. I was going down, down, down. Like my heater did just a minute ago. I have to watch that. At least I have fire burn everything down. We don't want that. Anyways, I got back a little early and I let the heater do some drying to the wall. So now it's more stiff, already setting up. It's still wet. I mean, I could put it in front of that heater, believe me, and go heat it up and it'll dry up real quick, which I will want it to do once I get it completely set to the right size. I don't want to put it on the train board and then it just doesn't fit. That would be bad. Okay, so I need to see if we are live. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I'm not seeing anything. Just give me a minute. Me and my fat belly. Me and my fat belly. Oh no. Sorry. Oh, it says we're live. See the top of my head. I don't know what that's all about. We'll have to fix that. We don't want to see the top of my head. We don't want to see the top of my head. I just said that. We don't want to see the top of my head. I just said that. Okay, I guess I have to turn the sound down or I'm just going to keep on recording over and over and over and over. But we are back. We are live. Live and awake. No. Okay. I'm going to say hello to everyone now because I won't be able to tell if anyone's here. Too much garbage over here. Oops. Install for my layout. My train layout. I was asked if where I'm going to get the ride vehicles. I have to make them. I have no choice. I don't have the money to buy 3D ones, which I'm sure. Excuse me. Too much dust. Anyways, I don't have the money for ride vehicles, which you could probably buy on eBay. Whoa, that's bright. That is bright, bright, bright. Let's see if we can lower that. No, look. Whoa. All right. That's better. Okay, so ride vehicles. Yeah, Janet Planet, I don't know. You could try eBay, or you can do them the way I did them. Let me see if I can reach over there and grab one. I'll show you. This might be connected to my layout already. Oh, it isn't. What I used was a McDonald's straw. You're like, what? Why would you use a McDonald's straw? Well, because it is the right length. I mean, it's too long. This is when it's made into an actual boat. Now, of course, on Splash Mountain, they're concave, not like Matterhorn where they're smashed here and they're smashed here, and then you cut them out and you stick people inside the middle. And that would make your ride vehicle. And then, of course, you would paint it. Mine are painted blue and white, like Space Mountain. I don't know why. No, this is actual straw. Needs to be painted. This is just a straw. But if I took the video camera over to my Matterhorn mountain, there is one sliding down the Matterhorn. I can try to show it to you. I'll throw that back over there. Oh, I missed. It's in the Swan Lake. Or where they put fountains now. Why they did that, I don't know. 60th anniversary, or whatever it is, 100th year. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it over there so you can see it. It's going to be hard to look. If you look over there at the Matterhorn Mountain and then you blow it up on your screen, coming out of the mountain is one of the ride vehicles. Probably can't see it. I'll have to show it to you later words. Later words, that's a new word. Later words. It's like leader husbands, I guess, huh? Okay. Well, before my phone falls off and breaks, I want to get back to building this, what do you call it? Splash Mountain. So, I'm going to line up the camera here. Get it back in control. And let's turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm making everyone dizzy. Okay. Ooh, everything's crooked. That can't be good. Yeah, too high up. You get to look at the mountain and I feel like the Matter Cam. Hi, welcome to Howard Johnson's, where the Matter Cam is constantly moving 24 hours a day. Yeah, looks just like the Matter Cam. Of course, there's not giant pans in front of Disneyland and stuff like that. And then it moves back over this way. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the Matterhorn thing. Oh no, the Howard Johnson's or whatever it is. What you're looking at now is the wall. You've seen the backside of water. Now it's time to see the backside of Splash Mountain. I wonder if we can shrink this down because it's really close. No, we can't. We cannot. So we can maybe back it up more. It's as far back as I can go. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can go back more. I just have to move my screen. To my computer, that is. All right, there we go. That's about the best I'm going to get it for you people. There. Okay. Two people in there. Hello, who am I saying hi to? Am I saying hi to anyone? I'm going to guess that the guy from Canada is here. Oh no. Taylor Strain. Hi. Hello, Taylor. Welcome aboard. The smoking lamp is out. No. All right. You probably are like, what a weirdo. What's he saying? Well, this weirdo, meaning me, I'm the weirdo. I was really getting into the train thing at one point here. I don't even know where to put it now. Anyways, I had the whole spiel of getting on a train. You can see it on one of my videos, as a matter of fact. I don't know where it is. Must have fell down on the ground. Anyways, we are working on Splash Mountain, the backside of water. No, the backside of this wall. Take it away, and you have the tunnel. And you're like, well, tunnel of what? Not tunnel of love, that's for sure. No, this is the tunnel of Splash Mountain. The train goes through the tunnel on its way to Frontierland and the happiest place of all, Fantasyland. And it's a small world. No, sorry guys, there's no room for Toontown, and pretty much the newest thing is, I would say, would be Nemo's Sub. That's probably the newest ride in my Disneyland. Everything else is pre that. I mean, unless Splash Mountain came out after Nemo's Sub, but I don't think it did. So, what are we doing? We are building this wall. As you can see, it's not finished. I need to build it up. I don't know, can you see if I put it on the ground here? No, you cannot. Anyways, the part that's still showing cardboard needs to be fixed. You need to put in rocks in there and cover up all those holes and then paint it an ugly orange. Oh, I spelled aboard wrong. What the hell's wrong with me? A-B-O-A-R-D, not abroad. All right, well, welcome aboard. And I think Spoof, is that your name? That's not your name. Whatever your name is, I'm sorry, I'm not good with names right now. Brain's not caught up to the pizza I was eating. And Janet Planet, if you're here, welcome aboard. Alan Thompson Jr., if you're here, welcome. And Senior, if he's here too. I don't know if your dad watches people on YouTube or not. Is he into that stuff? Probably not. Okay. Everyone else that's out there in Tomorrowland, no, in the Disney and train worlds, welcome to my live streaming channel on YouTube, Magic Mitch Arts Show. And today I am working on building Splash Mountain for N-Gauge or N-Scale, whichever you wish to call it. Everything is kind of out of scale at Disneyland, so close to N-Scale. 1/100th, 1/600th, I don't know what it is. It's 1:60 scale. Castle could be a little bit smaller, I don't know. I had to take it from G scale and shrink it down. So, yeah. Good times, as my friend says. Anyways, when I get this mountain built on the backside and painted and it's dry enough, I will run the train around the track. I believe it's the EP Ripley, or I don't remember which one has the diamond stack. Do you guys know? I haven't been to Disneyland since 2016. Last time I went in 2000. No, I take it back. I went 2017. Last time I went in 2016, I married my wife. I proposed to her at downtown Disney under the monorail, where just before, just as it comes out of the Grand Californian Hotel, or goes in, actually where it goes in. Of course, she said yes. She's from Florida, so she's a big Disney fan. I got her to move out here to California. And we got married in Fullerton, and then we had our wedding reception in Club 33. How's that for a Disney fun time? And then, of course, we got to do that all over again. Our wedding anniversary a year later at Club 33, lunchtime. We had a friend who really wanted to go to Club 33, and she said, I'll pay your way into I'll buy your, basically, I'll pay for your wedding. And you going into Club 33, I'll pay for everything. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And we did it. And we've been happily married ever after. I mean, this house is a mess because I've got Disneyland in the middle of it, but I'm working on it. And once I get it done, I can clean this house and make it, well, it's not a house, it's an apartment. Make it look better, presentable. I'm glad you can't see the whole mess. You can only see Disneyland. And you'll see the other mess here in a minute when I turn the camera. All right, so I see there's two people in here. I have to turn the camera now because you gotta watch me finish building this. I need to put on some more strips and then I need to paint it. And I gotta put rocks in there too. And then I get to glue it. The fun part is hot gluing it right to that wall right there, just like that. And when we do that, that'll be pretty much done. Where's that styrofoam? I cut this off earlier in the day. I may extend it out here. Remove that. That's for my screwdrivers. Anyways, I may extend it out to there and put my the water tower in there. Because, you know, you can't have the steam train locomotive going around the track without any water in the tender, inside the tender car. And you kind of need this. Over where it belongs. And that would be right here. So then you have New Orleans Square and you have Critter Country kind of all squished together, and you got the Jungle Cruise, the Jungle Cruise right next to each other, and right behind that is, well, in front of that is Main Street Station and Main Street. And then on the other side is I have the Grand Canyon, and I'm going to be working on the diorama. Well, actually, I have the Grand Canyon diorama done. It's the Primeval World I have to work on. You're probably like, how are you going to do that? Do you actually have, yes, Janet Planet, how you were asking me about ride vehicles? Well, I do have the ride vehicles for the train. I mean, look at this one. If I can get the glare off it, you can see it. I don't know how far I got to go in here so I can see it. Anyways, this is not the same color as what the ones are on the track. The ones on the track are green and red. This is red and a black roof on it. Because I do have two train systems that will be running around the track until I can get my third engine. But getting back to Primeval World, Found these at Walmart. Gonna have to paint them. I ain't never seen any yellow dinosaurs or pink dinosaurs or metallic ones, but they are the right scale. Yes, I do. Like I said, I've been working on this thing for 6 years, and well, I guess I could show you this real quick. Let me turn this light off. Okay, now it should be dark, right? I'm gonna take the wall down. And you guys will get to see this. You can't have a theme park without lights. Oh, yeah, you can't see it, can you? Hang on. There you go. On the other side of the mountain, there is water, lights in the water that light up the castle. So it's blue. I need to put some white lights up there on Matterhorn and on Small World. And then there'll be orange lights on Splash Mountain. And green lights inside the Primeval World. So yeah, there's lots of lighting to be put up. You're probably wondering, well, where do you get these lights? Figures I can't get to them. Anyways, they are just little plugs and stuff. You just plug in and drill holes up through the board and put your lights on, and there you go. All right, it's time to get to work. I've been wasting time. We have 3 people in here. I'd like to say hello to them all. It looks like we got Taylor here, and I'm going to guess we have... Why can't I think of your name? It's not Spoof. What is your name from Canada? If you can write it on the board, please. Say hello. I'll say hello here. Hell? What's hell? Where's the O? Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. There. All right. We're going to get to work on this. But I need my lighting again. Turn my Disneyland lights off. I don't need those on right now. Do need this light on. Time to work. Now you get to see my fat gut. Ready or not? Put the train over here. We don't need the train. Not at the moment. Come on, Columbia. Get out of the way. Where's my camera at? Here we are. Okay, we're going to work on the mountain. So, you people are asking, well, what is it you're doing? Okay, well, I have these little styrofoam pieces. These are leftovers from the Matterhorn Mountain. And that's what gave it that lumpy look when I put it together so many years ago, at least 4 years ago. I have been saving this garbage for something. I wasn't sure what yet, because I didn't think I was ever going to put Splash Mountain in. But then again, whoever thought they were going to take it away? They're taking it out. It's no longer in Florida. They have dismantled the top of the tree, and they've taken off. I don't know if they've taken the animals out. I'm sure they have, and they're probably changing them, make them look New Orleans. Give it that New Orleans look. It's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We went to the D23 and we got to see the model of it. The model was twice as big as my whole board here, just of the the Splash Mountain or whatever it is. It's not Splash Mountain now. It's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The jazz gonna be cool inside there, but I don't know what it's gonna look. Probably look like the log ride. I don't know. We'll find out. The log ride at Knott's Berry Farm. So, does this mean they're gonna take the animals out and go and put them back in Tomorrowland and put them back into America Sings? Probably not. I hope they have them for another ride or something. It'd be a waste of room. Anyways, this is my rocks. That's what gives us that look right there. I have nowhere to put this. Let's do it like this. Over here, this is a pan of water. And this is to dry my hands. And that's about it. Now we get to work. King Poria? Hello. I hope I said your name right. King Poria. Welcome to my channel. This is Magic Mitch Arts. I'm not sure where you saw where I shared this. I shared it on Twitter. I shared it on LinkedIn. I shared it on, what else have I shared it on? Facebook. And I've shared it here on YouTube. So, welcome aboard. What I'm doing is building an N-scale model of Splash Mountain, which you probably saw in the title. In the first video, I created this. This is the wall, the backside of water. No, the backside of Splash Mountain. Now, my N-scale model of Disneyland ends at the end. This is the very end. I'm sure the real ride probably extends out to where the camera's about at right now. So what am I doing? I'm building this. I'm laying down the plaster cloth, which is right here. You can see right through it. Hi. But it has. Oh, you saw it on YouTube. Oh, good. I'm glad that somebody got to see it in the right place. And I did say your name right. That's good. I'm not very good at names, but when I am, sometimes I get lucky. No one gets my name right. They're, oh, you're Mr. Capalabo. Who? Capalabo? No. It's Capalbo. I'm Italian, man. Park. I'm only 50%. I don't know, quarter, whatever. I'm a Heinz 57. Okay, well, time to get to work. I need to finish this so I can paint this that Disney orange. Ugh. Okay, one other thing I forgot to show you. I'm still not sure if we can get a good look at it. No, yeah, okay, you can see it. See those holes right by my finger in the plastic cloth? That is not good. I can't put paint on that. I got to cover that up. My trash is in the wrong spot. Everything's changed since I changed it. Come over here, you. I can't do it that way. I have to do it this way. Rocks. Styrofoam. Rocks. Okay, I'm going to just lay those on here. Put it right here. This is trash. All right. I'm just cutting it into little strands here so I can cover up those parts. Now I just want to lay this in here. I don't have my watch on. Anyways, you count about, yeah, you could do that. I like to use the plaster cloth. It works much better for me. If you can go backwards on this video, you can see my Matterhorn mountain. I did the whole thing with plastic cloth. I also built, the first thing I made was the Nemo subs. Not very good, but they're down there. I don't know why I have Space Mountain on top of it. I used one of those metal models of Space Mountain. It's way too small. Like I say, my Disneyland is way out of scale. I think Space Mountain's like Z scale. Anyways, we're gonna go on. Thanks for the tip though. Alright, so what I'm doing is just taking this little strip I had left over and I'm placing it on top of the mountain here, keeping my fingers wet because otherwise it won't get in there. Also, before I did this model, or this layout, whichever you want to call it, I was a very big Knott's Berry Farm fan because well, let me back up. My very first model I ever built was Disneyland in HO scale. It took up the whole 18-foot room. My wife was not happy. She goes, "Where's the room for my sewing?" For sewing? What are you talking about? We were in a 2-bedroom apartment at the time, and there was no room for her sewing because my model took up the whole room. So we had to move because the landlord we had passed away. She was 100 years old. And when she died, the new guy came in and says, "Oh, you're only paying $550 for this apartment?" "No, you're not. I want $1,100. "I don't make that." It's back in 1997? Yeah, right. No, I take it back. It was 2003. Couldn't do it. So we scaled down to another apartment. It was a 1-bedroom apartment. And I took this board and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to build something different. I'm going to go N scale. I'm going to build just one ride." And so I built, I started to build Casey Jr.'s Railroad. I wasn't happy with it. I had it all, you can see it. There's a look on my train in my channel. You can see that I had started building it and tested the track. The train went perfect. You know, it was a little Minitrix, I think was the brand. Minitrix engine. It just hauled ass all up and down around the curves and everything. But there was no way I was going to take all that time to build the mountains and build the castle at the very top of the ride and all that. It was just too much. Tore it down and I started building Knott's Berry Farm. How can you mess up on that track? It's like an old one. You can't. I mean, I guess you could, but I didn't. So, I built Knott's Berry Farm. My brother had a friend who loved Knott's Berry Farm so much, he said to me, "How much?" I go, "How much what? How much do you want to sell it for?" I'm like, "It's not for sale. Well, I just want the log ride that you built," which I did build. I built the log ride. It looked like a burnt turkey. My wife called it the brown turkey. It was pretty bad. That was like one of my worst models I had ever built. Although my parachute jump came out pretty good. Yes, I was building like 1980s style, maybe 90s. What do you call them? Sorry, I'm thinking of this. 90s style Knott's Berry Farm. And I said, no, I don't want to sell it. Come on, dude. I'll give you $200. What? 200? Bing! I said, what? You want to give me 200 for the turkey? The ugly turkey thing that I built? Sure. I took it. That model got tore out, and that got built. And that was 6 years ago. Maybe 7, actually. Oh, well, yeah, now, in 2013. 23, so yes, 7 years ago. I have been working on this model way too long. Way more. Let's see, you got, oh, hello, Marty. How's it going? Marty T. Any relation to Mad T Party? We're just big fans of it. I don't know if you guys can see up here. Before Mad T, of course, it was Electronica over there, D20, Disney's California Adventure. Which, by the way, does anyone know what's going to happen in, what is it, 8 or 9 days? In 2001? That's right, Disney's California Adventure opens. Of course, we were probably already riding the rides in a preview by now, back then. So, yeah, as you can see there, if you look up there, if you look at the Tron disc, behind it is my G-scale Disneyland sign. Now, I do have an N-scale Disneyland sign waiting to be built. And I'll probably put it in this, no, I can't put it in that corner, but I'll put it in the other corner down there. So I can either build the 1980s style, the one that, who was the actor that bought the first letter? I don't know, I forgot what his name was, but he's a big Disney fan. Well, you saw it, huh? I'm glad that you guys are all in here. I haven't had that many people come in and watch me and actually chat. So yes, we are big Disney fans. Like I said, I met my wife in Florida. Well, I didn't meet her in Florida. I met her online in of all places, a Yahoo chat room. You guys remember Yahoo Chat? That's how long ago it was. I was looking for somebody to go to the 40th anniversary in Disneyland, and she thought I was talking about Walt Disney World. Wrong. Anyways, let's go this way with this one. Let's go against the grain. No, let's just put it on here. So, anyways, I met her. We got married. Took 20 years to get married, but we got married. It's like the movie Up. Something always came up, so we could never get married. And we met somebody, and they said, "Yeah, I'll get you married. I'll pay for it as long as you can get me into Club 33." So my wife had a friend who could get us into Club 33 at the time, and now he's married, and his wife works for Walt Disney World. Guess what? They got a Club 33 over there now. So we don't have any more connections. And I haven't been to Disneyland. Like, I was telling everyone, probably a good 6 years. But I do go to the D23. We don't miss that. We have a blog. It's called E-Ticket to Tomorrowland. Some of you may know of it. And I have interviewed Go Lady. I'm Bill Farmer. Yes, I interviewed Bill Farmer on the phone. We did an interview with him, and we did an interview with Margaret Carey. Now, does anyone know who Margaret Carey is? You don't know? Well, that's okay. I didn't know who she was either until she told me. She's the model for Tinkerbell. And she was also on the Andy Griffith series shows, whatever. So, yeah, we got to actually interview them. I actually had a different name for the blog. It was called DLR Best and Worst when we interviewed them, and I didn't like it, even though it got me into D23 for free because I had so many viewers, and they considered me press, so I got to go in for free. My wife had to pay. I got all 3 days. I got to meet Richard Sherman. I wanted to meet his brother, but he passed away. You know who he is, right? It's a small world after all. Yes, they created that song. And Mary Poppins, of course, and many other things that they've done. I got to meet him. I'm not worthy. I don't know, you guys can't see it. My keyboard's behind me, so I like the music. So, like I said, I got to interview them. But when I changed the name of the blog, we lost everything. That sucked. Plaster cloth. Fun stuff. If you don't break your arm, that is. I have, luckily, knock on wood, have never broken any bones yet. Don't plan on it. So I'll show you how this is coming out in a second here. I'm more into other art. I like doing animation, artwork. You can't see any of my art. No, I don't have any here. It's all in the room. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I've carved out the Jungle Cruise, but the water's too shallow. I'm just going to make it all trees. And I don't know about the boats. Those boats, like Janet Planet was asking me about, where do you get the ride vehicles? I tried to make one. I even bought boats on eBay, but they're aluminum. How am I going to put a lid on those? They got the covering like the train, and they're only this big. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm glad you all came in to watch. I'm sure there's other things you guys could be doing, but have you done any animation, King? When I say animation, I mean I do artwork. I don't actually do animation where you're moving. I tried that once. I can do one cell at a time. As a matter of fact, can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Where the chair is, it says transparency film. That's what I paint on. I just take acrylic paint. Oh, first I ink the character like Mickey Mouse. Oh boy. Yes, I can do his voice. I ink the characters onto the film, and then I use acrylic paint. I don't have Disney paint, so I have to go with this, just regular acrylic paint. And I've sold a few of them on eBay. Like, shut up, Donald. Yes, I'm crazy. Disney crazy. Not really crazy, though. Not that I know of. Maybe. No. I am a Herbie fan. I don't know if you can see him. Well, everything's blurry. You're getting video off from my phone, not off my webcam. If I had my webcam, you could see all that stuff. But it won't work. I can't get a live channel. I've tried, and I don't get anything. I don't have enough internet to bump it up to actually use it for anything. Okay, the wall is coming along. I need to put some more rocks on here real quick. So what are we doing? We're just throwing little pieces of styrofoam on here. Wherever they land is the way they go. Oh, that one's too big. That'd be like HO scale. Ooh, it's wet. Not supposed to be wet. Yeah, that'll work. How many times have I been in Disneyland? How many times have I not been in Disneyland? Okay, here's a story of a little late. No, that's something else. My dad was a musician. He owned his own music store, and every year during January, I don't know why they changed it. I guess COVID changed it. There's a music merchant show at the Anaheim Convention Center. So every year in January, we're talking old days, back before California Adventure was around or any of that. He'd take us to, he'd go to his NAMM show at the Anaheim Convention Center, and he'd send my mom, and I had 4 brothers, and he gave us, I don't know, what did it cost, $1 to get in back then? It was whatever it was. I think he gave her a 20 to get in, and I don't think we'd have anything to eat. We had to have our own money for that. We'd buy the tickets, the e-tickets. I got them in there somewhere. So once a year for like until I was 12, then it kind of stopped. And somebody, I think it was fate, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe not. Somebody put their wrong address, and it came to my dad's house. All these rocks are sticking on my finger. Hang on a second. There. Anyways, it came to my dad's house, and it was a renewal form for an annual pass. And I said, ooh, I've never been to Disneyland with an annual pass. I got to do that. So I bought myself an annual pass with that. $100 was a premium pass back then. Whenever back then was. What, 1983? 40 years ago? My first annual pass. Woohoo! I didn't have anyone to go with. So I decided to buy a pass for my nephew. because we both worked at the music store, which my dad owned. It was in La Habra, which is 10 miles from Anaheim. And what do you know? The rest is history. I've had an annual pass all the way up until they stopped having annual passes. And it was always a premium pass. And the only reason is because the same lady who paid for our wedding was nice enough to buy us annual passes. So that's, I'd say, I think I counted for 1 year. We went 357 times in that 1 year. That's a lot of times in 1 year. Was I burned out? Yes. Does it bother me that I went? No, because we were going to Mad Tea Party every single night and watching the bands play. And it was fun. And it still is fun. I wish they were still around. I mean, they are still around, but they are, I don't know, they're called hiatus. So, and they're playing at different places that I'm not going to go to Long Beach. That's too far away. I have anxiety issues, so I'd go to Disneyland. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. I've been, what did I say? 357 times in 1 year. Plus all those other times, I would guess 5,000 times in my lifetime. Easily. So does that make me a Disney freak? Probably. Am I a train fan? Definitely. I love trains. Downstairs in my storage, I have 15 sets of G-scale trains. Also in the storage, I have, I think, 9 monorail systems. I'm not talking about the little toys that you buy in those ones that you can buy that don't move or nothing. I'm talking about the ones that move. Only problem is they were all Walt Disney World. I'm like, I don't want a Walt Disney World monorail. I want a Disneyland one. Well, D23 came around and we got to buy one. And I actually got the guy, the voice of Mickey Mouse, to sign it. I didn't have anything for him to sign. No paperwork. And I said, I don't have a signing book. Do you want to sign my monorail? And his name's Brett Iwan. He said, sure. Or he said, hiya, pal. Sure, I'll sign it for you. Ah, whatever, I can't do the voice today. It's too high. So he signed it, and the voice from Beauty and the Beast, Paige O'Hara, or O'Hara, she signed it. They both autographed my monorail. Well, the lady that paid for our wedding, her husband, he was dying of cancer. He really wanted, he loved Mickey Mouse. And I think we bought that monorail for $125 at the time, and that was at the Disney store in the D23, not out at the parks. At that time, it would have been 150 or whatever it is now, 115, I guess, or something like that. But since it was exclusive and it was the new monorail, and it was the red one, Monorail 7, Mach 7 or whatever they call it, March 7, that's it. And I was out of a job and I needed money and I couldn't pay for my rent. And she said, I will buy it from you for $1,000. I'm like, it's yours? So I got $1,000 for a monorail that I never got to open, and I never got another one again. until like 2 years ago. I got a used one. But no, I don't have any new ones. Yes, I'm a Disney freak. Bye, Marty. Thanks for coming and watching. I hope you subscribe so you can see the rest of it when I build the rest of this mountain. Thanks again. All right. I know I'm probably boring all you guys with my stories. Let me finish this mountain here real quick. This wall. And then I will show you what it looks like. And we'll paint it. And glue it onto the train board. I hope I don't run until like midnight by then. No, I'll put this in front of the heater. So, how many times have you been? King. Sorry. How do I? Emporia? Is that it? It's almost like Emporium. How many times have you been to Disneyland or Walt Disney World? Or Shanghai Disney or any of the Disney parks? Are you a big train fan? Are you, well, obviously you know about animation. I finally got to go to Griffith Park last month. Yeah, last month. My friend, he was a piano player at Coke Corner, and he had decided to stay here while his parents moved to Texas. Well, he finally had to move to Texas himself, and he really wanted me to go to Griffith Park, and I said I can't. My anxiety, I just can't do it. And then I got the opportunity. My doctor says you need to go out and do stuff. Go try it. I said, what's it gonna hurt? I might as well try it. So my wife drove us out to Griffith Park. And on the way, I had a stomach ache on the way out there. So she got off on some street. Guess whose house I saw? Doc Brown. Yes, the Gable house or the Gamble house in Pasadena. And I'm like, oh my God, that was in Back to the Future. And it's huge. It's, in the movie it doesn't look that big. It is really big. So that was really cool. I did get to see that too. There's the mountain. The back wall of it. Can't see the lumps, but if I put it on a tilt, you'll see them. Nope, more of a tilt. Here, I'll do it this way. All right. So, look at that, it even stands up. Ta-da! Okay. I did get to go to Griffith Park, and I got to talk to a bunch of animators. I got to meet Don Hahn. I got to meet Rick Law. He did a sketch, I guess, or I'm not sure if it's a sketch, but it's done in pencils. And he did Walt's Barn, and then he autographed it for me. I got it around here somewhere. It's got to be put into a frame. And yeah, so I am doing certain things, but my friend moved away, so he moved to Texas. Hopefully, he'll be back someday. I'd like to see him back on Coke Corner. Maybe playing the piano somewhere. Or maybe we'll go to Florida. I don't know. doubt he'd do that though. You've never been to Disneyland? Have you ever been to Walt Disney World? I haven't. My wife, of course, she has. I'm not sure how many times. I would assume 1,000. She lived in Florida, so I'm sure she went a lot. You're interested, okay. Yes, it is. That's why I'm not going anymore. I can't afford it. It's what is it? $1,500? That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. That stupid guy. What was his name? Chapek. He ruined that park. That's when I swore never to go back. That's when I swore never to build anything past that age of, as one of my videos says, or one of my playlists says, Disneyland before it went bad, or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the name is I have on there. Plus, Star Wars does not belong in Disney, I think. But I am a Star Wars fan. I won't lie. I do like lightsabers and Darth Vader and 3PO and stuff like that. But it doesn't belong at Disneyland. Build another park. You ain't got the money to build another park. I know they do. Luckily, they got rid of that cheap pack, whatever you want to call him, Chapek. Paycheck. That's what everyone called him. Oops, what'd I do? I tore it off. All right. Oh yeah, you agree with me. Finally, somebody does. Yeah, it's no bueno, as my friend would always say. I'm looking over here because all I can see is the backside of my phone where the screen is and what you're looking at. I'm looking at my computer watching myself. If I were to play it, if I had the sound on, it would just be echoing. It'd be a big mess. Okay. There's a guy, I don't know if you live in California. If you do, there's a guy. You think I'm a big Disney fan by having this park? Not really. There is a guy that lives in Anaheim. I think he can see the fireworks from his house. And he built Disneyland in his backyard. He has everything. He's got the up house with the balloons and everything floating around. He's got the castle built into his backyard. He's got the train running through it. Or he's got trains, I should say, running through it. Yeah. He is a big Disney freak. Way bigger than me. What's that hole? Why did I cover? Oh, there it is. One more piece here, and I'm done. Actually, I need another piece. I just bought another open hole. wonder if I should paint these rocks gray or leave them orange like the rest of the building. I wish I had the modeler's clay, but everyone says it'd be too heavy and it takes too long to dry and it's hard to sculpt. But I think it would be better because if you look at Splash Mountain, it's got these grooves cut into it, into the plateaus, and I don't know how I'm going to build those. That's going to be fun, not. You know what? I think I'm going to use this on here first. I can always add another piece somewhere else. There you go. Let's see what it looks like on the wall there. I need some paper. It's all clay. Okay, let's see what it looks like over here. And then I'm going to go put it over by the heater and let it dry up. Get up there. It needs to go like that more. That will be my little hideaway. And see, then I'm going to put another piece on top right here that I can just lift right off in case the train derails inside there. We don't want that happening. That would be bad. I'll show you. Let's see if I can hook this up to it. There we go. Oh, see, came off. I hate this little caboose. It's always derailing. There you go. Now I gotta put it on the wall. All right, let me go dry it. You guys get to look at, yeah. You can look at my train board while I, go dry this on the heater real quick. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if it's worse. If it's backwards, then it's the other way around. Oh, no, you can't see it, can you? Where's my hand? Okay, wrong. Don't forget to subscribe right down here. Right down, straight down. Right there. That way you'll know when I'm online again. I'm going to put this on the dryer for a minute. here, I'll give you a little. Maybe I won't. I have no power. Why don't I have power? While you're waiting, hopefully won't get in trouble for this because I'm the one playing it. It's not actually being played by anyone else. Wow, almost fell. That would have been bad. All right. Well, we gotta play the right key if we're gonna play it. I don't know, it's all black keys. What do you know? Can't do it. I'm standing up. I can't play it. But if I did, it would be. Yeah, this is the music while you're waiting for our wall to dry. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that, but we will play this one. You ready for this one? There you go, there's a ride. Or more music. Sorry. Almost dry so I can paint it. I wish I could play this one, but yeah, I have the wrong sound, but this is hard to do up standing up. And so on. That's the Main Street Electrical Parade. Now, if you guys are into like the New Orleans area and I don't know, you were out there by the Rivers of America at night, then you would know this song. As soon as I find the right instrument for it, and I'll play it for you. Come on. Nope. phantasmic for you. All right, that's enough. It should dry by now. That's called drying music. I agree with you. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh wait, that's a movie. Never give up, never surrender. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, everyone who has joined me. Looks like one of you are left. I think you guys have seen enough tonight. I've been online a long time. I'm just going to paint it orange so you guys know. And then I'm going to glue it to the wall. That's the best I can do tonight. Then I got to figure out the rest of it because it's going to be a mess. A big mess. Because I don't know how to build buttes. Not with cardboard. I'm going to have to go to clay or something. And then I got to put the flumes in. And I got to put in circular things to go through it. So I can put the boats on, which we know are straws. So yes, I did say I would show you guys that. So that's that. That's the wall. Set it over here. It's still drying. Thanks again for everyone coming in and watching. Thank you for chatting with me, King Poria. I hope you have subscribed to my channel. Thank you, Marty T, for coming in and also being here to support me in trying to build Splash Mountain. And thank you, everyone else who has watched. Please subscribe to my channel, Magic Mitch Arts, or the Magic Mitch Arts Show. I believe I added show to it. And if you're not into that, I have other things on my playlist, like the daily one that I do, which is, this isn't even Disney, but it's fun facts. They're not very funny. They're funny facts. They're gross facts, like today's. Did you know? I'm not going to tell you. It'll just gross you out. You have to go look on it. It's on my playlist. It's called Fun Facts of the Day. Anyways, thanks for watching. And King Poria, someday you'll get there. You'll either get to Walt Disney World or the Magic Kingdom, which is Walt Disney World, or Disneyland, or Tokyo, Japan Disneyland, or wherever Paris, the Paris Disneyland. You'll make it to one of them. One of them's got to be cheap enough, right? If not, Knott's Berry Farm. That's always fun too. There's trains there. There's our 4 trains at Knott's Berry Farm, I believe. There's not the Spruce Goose, what do they call it? The Silver Goose? I don't know, it's a bus that's been turned into a train. There is a regular, the Rio Grande, number 340, I believe, steam locomotive that runs around the park. And it's not that expensive to get in there. $70, yes, that is expensive, but if you get a pass, it's a lot cheaper. They have Camp Snoopy. They have a train that goes around a lake. And then they've got, I think there's another train. It's a roller coaster, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back. Not tomorrow. I have to work. I am a Grubhub delivery person. Some days I have to make money. So, and I'm sure there's hungry people out there. So go eat. Have a good night. Thanks everyone for watching. And you know what to do. Let's see if we can get this out here. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. I'm going to show you my, whatever you call it. The car. The bobsled at the Matterhorn. By the way, how many of you have seen this? Yes, I'm a Pirates fan. And there's Herbie. There's the Disneyland sign right there in the back there with its flags. Want to see something really cool, you have to look deep into the back. That is a menu from Disneyland, from the Monorail Cafe. Okay, let's see if we can get over here to the oh, here's the front of my park, by the way. There it is. That is that. I turned that straw into a bobsled. There was one over there. He must have fell off. He went off the... Oh, there they are. See him? Oh, I don't want to ruin the front of my park. Right there's another bobsled. Right there, another one behind it. And then there's Small World that I cut out. And I had to shrink the castle. Space Mountain. The subs, which are really dusty right now. There's Nemo subs and the original subs. And my favorite part, I built the roof and the windows, but they aren't glued in yet to this. Really tight fit. It's the Grand Canyon diorama with a puma on top. Anyways, this would go here. I have to set it up right because if it's not in there right, it'll get caught. The train will get caught around the track. And those lights I was telling you about, that's what you use. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll catch you in the future on the next trip to my end scale Disneyland Railroad. Now, there is one more thing I did forget to show you, and that would be my HO scale engine that I used, which is really a Virginia and Truckee HO.